Hello everybody, this is Tim Wirt, reporting for our last screencast for this class. My location is at 3300 Airport Way. My date of my observations was Monday, April 16th through Saturday, April 21st. Times were right around 1500 each day. Approximate data location was the Fairbanks International Airport. As you can see here, our temperature was quite nice this week. Day one, my high of 57 and 56 on my right and left. My high of 58.3 and 58.2 on Tuesday. 60.5 and 56.7 on Wednesday, which I thought was kind of high, but these thermometers kind of read what they want to read. Thursday, 58 and 57. Friday, 55 and 55.5. And Saturday, 50 and 51. It was fairly nice all week. We had cloud cover off and on all week. The wind was picked up as the week went on. It was relatively light winded in the beginning of the week, and as we progressed into Friday and Saturday, the wind picked up dramatically from earlier in the week. On Saturday, when I took my final reading, I had a Buford of 2 here, but I actually think it was more like a 3. The flag next to where I was blowing at a full mast. It was fully erect when it was blowing, so actually that was more of a 3. My barometric pressure rose throughout the week, where it started at 116 millibars and rose to 119 millibars. Let's see here. Excel work here. Yeah, there we go. I got my readings from the National Weather Service. I had fairly no problems importing them in this time, other than a couple of these quadrants were off, but I fixed that, no problem. They went into the data area just fine. Plugged in my weather observations into this thing, and there was my graphs. My air temperature was relatively the same all week. No variations in highs and lows. They pretty much were right in line the entire week. And like I said, my barometric pressure started at 1016 and rose to, I have 119, but here it says 121. Guess I had 1021 on the last day. And my humidity, I don't know what these numbers are, they're really high. Something with Excel. The weather was fairly nice throughout the week, with low pressures moving in from the south and high pressures moving in from the east. We had moderate cloud cover off and on throughout the week. As this low pressure system advanced from the south, it brought in an inclusive front, pushing the high pressure system out of the area. On Tuesday. On Wednesday, the low pressure system was followed by the arrival of a low pressure system over the area as well. The barometric pressure rose, and the front stabilized over the area. On Thursday, all the high pressure systems were out of the area. The low pressure system dominated over the interior with a pressure of 1007. With the convergence of a warm front and an inclusive front here. Signaling here, a weather change, and possible precipitation. on Friday, once again, low pressure system pushed all the high pressure systems out of the area. As the barometric pressure fell to 1,002 millibars in the Gulf. You can see here on this map, on Friday we had quarter cloud cover over the interior, partly due to the low pressure system moving in. Didn't notice anything dramatic this week, except for the fact that when we did the last screencast for week 8, we had dramatic weather changes from cold to warm, including a storm front that moved into the area and delivered a large snowstorm. That was not the case this week. The temperature was pretty much the same all week. There was no precipitation, although the cloud cover in the area did look threatening several days. Clouds from the north approached on Wednesday. They were very dark. They looked stormy, but nothing actually occurred from it. So let's see here. This is Friday, Wednesday. This is Wednesday's map again. Here on Wednesday, you can see the occluded front over the interior with lows to the north and high to the south. This convergence of the high and low pressure system could have created a storm front, which would have dumped precipitation on the area. But it looks like the low pressure system was pushing to the south. Go back to Fridays. Thursdays. This is Thursdays. The low pressure system was pushing to the south and pushed away and dissipated the entire storm system. Other than that, I didn't really notice anything in particular about this week of weather. There's that lovely picture my wife took. Let's see here. I didn't notice anything. Descriptions, clouds, phenomenon. The wind out at Eielson again. That's the only thing I can say that really catches my attention is being out at Eielson every day. I do notice that it is much windier out at Eielson than it is here in the city. And I'm just curious if that's because of the proximity to the river. Anyways, well, I enjoyed doing the screencasting. I think that it worked out really well for this class. I think that it helps us bring everything together more into a more greater perspective for doing the maps and the weather and the observations, and it doesn't seem like it's that big a deal.
Come here. Come here.
Anyways, I was glad that we got the chance to do these screencasts, and I hope that we'll be able to do something like this in another class, and I really enjoyed doing it. I hope everyone else did. I know I did.